Alright guys, and I got a package. And here's what I got. Some RAM. So yeah, this computer is from 2008. I've had it forever, ever since I've been traveling, skating and stuff. It's been working fine, but it's just super slow when I'm using Final Cut. So it has 4 gigs of memory, and so here I am upgrading. I have 8 gigs here, so I'm gonna go ahead and install this, and hopefully it runs faster. Got a little screwdriver, correct size. Here we go. New memory's installed. Put this case back on. Case is back on. I ended up finding a rock in there. Pretty weird, but whatever. Alright, and now battery, which goes this way. And case. And boom, 8 gigs of memory. I am upgraded. So I will definitely let you guys know how it goes. And yeah, Final Cut was just running so damn slow. So yeah, I'm gonna do some computer work and enjoy some food. Some lettuce, mushrooms, carrots, beets, avocado, chicken. Just pure goodness. Alright y'all, I am about to head out. I'm in Mike's BMW. He's off in Australia with the Live Fit crew, and I'm staying back here. So I'm gonna head down to meal prep Kingz. It is Monday, and Sunday and Mondays I've been helping out, handing out the food to the customers. So I'm gonna head down there and hand out the bags, and also pick up my food for the week. So I will show you guys what I got, and here we go. Damn, this car is so nice. I definitely gotta get me one of these. It's banging. And we are here. This is where all the pickups are for Meal Prep Kingz. Here's all the meals you're waiting to pick up. Here's mine, and there's many others that are just waiting to get picked up tonight, so I'll be handing these out. And right now I'm just using this app called Mac Clean. So yeah, it's just searching all the duplicate files in my computer, and it takes out all of like the extras and the junk. So hopefully this will help it run a little bit faster as well. How's it going?
Good. I can't think of my name.
Meal prep Kingz? What's the name?
It's Steve Martinez.
Steve Martinez? Here you go, Steve.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy. Have a good one. And free to go. We are out of here. I dig this song. It's pretty ill. Take me back to a time only we knew how to wait. Alright guys, and check it out. Here's my meals that I got from Meal Prep Kingz for this week. So for this week, for my protein sources, I went with top sirloin steak and also chicken. So I have 4 meals of chicken breast and 6 meals of steak, and then also white rice and potatoes were my carb source. And then for veggies, I went with asparagus and broccoli. So alright, I'm going to put a meal together and I'll show you guys what I got. Alright guys, my dinner is done. Check it out. So I got some spinach, some beets, some white potato, 8 ounces of top sirloin steak that I took out of my Meal Prep Kingz meals. And over here I have some sweet potato, white sweet potato, and inside there you're probably wondering what it is. I have 1 scoop of the Pro Zero protein by HPN and 10 grams of coconut oil and a little bit of cinnamon. It looks crazy and weird, but it's actually really good. And over here I have 150 grams of kiwi. I'll put the macros for this meal on the screen, and I'm gonna go catch up on some YouTube, and I'll check in with y'all in a bit. And here's all my food for the day. Here's my totals. 228 grams of carbs, 173 grams of protein, and 71 grams of fat. And the site that I'm using here is myfitnesspal.com. I get asked a lot what is the website. So I'll actually put it on the screen. And so yeah, this cut is going pretty well, you know, slow and steady. I'm not in a rush, like I said before. And yeah, so it's going well. My sleep has been pretty decent. You know, some nights it's a little tougher to fall asleep. But like you saw today, I do try to save the majority of my carbs before I go to bed. And I always have like my biggest meal before I go to bed. So that way, like, I don't go to bed hungry. You know, that's the worst feeling. You know, when you're cutting and, you know, I keep saying you know. It is so bad. Like, it's so bad. I gotta really stop saying you know. But when you're cutting and you're trying to sleep, you'll be hungry, you know, you'll be thinking, I said it again. You'll be hungry, you'll be sleeping, or you'll be trying to sleep, and you'll be thinking about food. that's the worst thing when you're cutting. Like, I absolutely really dislike that. So that's why I do intermittent fasting, and it just makes it easier, you know, more sustainable to have bigger meals and to still hit my targets for the day. So that's what I'm doing, you know, with intermittent fasting. I don't have these little baby small meals which leave me hungry to the next meal. You know, in the mornings I'm not hungry at all. I just have my coffee, and that gets me through the morning, through the afternoon, and then I'll skate, I'll train, and then I'll have a meal. And then, like you saw today, my first meal of the day was just more vegetables, protein, and some fats. And then tonight I indulged in, well, not indulged, but I pretty much had all my carbs. If today was a training day, I would have had carbs in my first meal, you know, after I train. And yeah, but I didn't train, I skated. So yeah, I'm just kind of rambling on here, getting a little sleepy from those carbs, as you can tell. But I got a video I gotta finish and try to get it up tonight. So alright, that's the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and see y'all in the next video. Later, guys. Alright guys, so I just decided I'm gonna go get myself a haircut. Before. And boom. Haircut done. I'm actually digging it. I think it looks pretty cool. Usually every time I get a haircut, I always hate it. But it always takes like a few days to get used to. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident about this one. I like it. What do you guys think?